Hey guys, Grifton here, and today I want to talk about the PTR again. We are already back on the PTR for Zul'Aman. Now, I kind of predicted this happening pretty quick. This is even quicker than I anticipated, though. But here we are. We're back here. And if you don't know, Zul'Aman is a 10-man. It is all of Phase 4 for essentially as far as new content goes. So if you're looking for what comes up in new raids, it's Zul'Aman 10-man. It's actually a lot of fun. They changed it to a 5-man, I think, later, which is also a lot of fun. So if you've never been here, you're definitely going to enjoy it. But I am not in there currently. I'm actually doing this video really quick before I join one. I got invited to one, and I'm probably going to hop out and jump in there. But I wanted to get you guys really caught up on what's going on. So on top of ZA coming out, or at least being on the PTR, there's also some detection of Wrath stuff in the works already, which is very exciting for, anyone that's really into Wrath. Obviously, still no confirmation on any of this stuff, but having ZA on the PTR does likely mean a sooner timeline for everything else. Now, I predicted November for Wrath to come out, or at least the pre-patch to come out. I feel much more confident now that this is already on the PTR, but obviously, only time will tell. Now, a couple things I want to go over. So I'm going to be doing videos on ZA coming up because I'm going to be running it pretty soon. But I am super busy with another project I'm working on, which is why I haven't been putting out many videos. So hopefully I'll be able to do a couple ZA runs. But yeah, ZA is actually pretty simple, pretty fun. It's like ZG, but a little bit better in my opinion. But there's more. See this pile of people over here? This is the badge vendor, and there's a reason they're all piled around here. And if I can click on him, I'll show you why. Oh my gosh, I really can't. Here we go. Okay, so all your old stuff is still here. If you ever want to pick stuff up, Idol of Terrors here. We've got a bunch of new stuff towards the end. I do want to show a couple important things. Slick's Cloak of Placation, if you're a tank, not as good. Okay, I don't want to say that. It's on par, I think, with Gilded Thorium. It has less armor, it has more stamina, it has less defense, but it has more dodge. Now, if you're already pushing up against your crit immunity cap, this is a great way to drop a little crit immunity and pick up some other stats that are going to benefit you more for survival, specifically dodge and stamina. Yes, you're losing a little bit of armor, but most of us are also pushing up against that armor cap right now, or at least getting close to it. So losing 200 armor isn't that big of a deal. Definitely look into this. It's only 35 badges, which, believe it or not, is actually cheap compared to a lot of the stuff on here. Another one to look into is Brooch of Deafness. This one's kind of interesting because it's got a lot of stamina and it has hit and expertise. Now, the reason I really like this is because I know there's a lot of people out there that really like their hit and really like their expertise, but it's few and far between on a lot of pieces. You're talking the belt, like we know the items that have expertise because it's so rare and so hard for us druids to get. Obviously the ring's another one, but this is a great place to pick up some hit and expertise and some stamina. Now, is this going to fit into your gear set? I don't know, because it's really going to depend on your defense. Like, especially if you're picking up something that's lowering your defense, you might not be able to drop your PvP necklace. I'm not sure what you're wearing currently, but still, really interesting to look at. And this could actually be good for cats too if you're trying to get hit. To be honest though, if you're a cat, you're probably over the hit cap as it is. Any of the PvP trinkets that you were looking at, Battlemaster's Determination, Battlemaster's Cruelty, they are now badges, so you can buy them from badge vendors. Very expensive. Now, the reason this is actually great, not only because obviously if you're trying to get some extra gear, great place to get extra gear, but if you are an alt bear or an alt cat trying to pick up some stuff, this is a really great place to do it. Yes, you're going to be farming some heroics. I will point out, and I have not confirmed this, but this should be the phase where badges start dropping from just about everything. It's not confirmed yet because the PTR is up and I haven't had a chance to even try anything, but it should be that you're going to start seeing Kara badges, which is going to be amazing because I want to run Kara. Still haven't gotten that cloak from Kara. So yeah, these 75, yes, it looks intimidating, but you're going to start seeing more badge drop locations, hopefully, so that should make it easier. There are some cool, interesting items in here too, like Vestments of Hibernation, which has armor pen on it, some really good stats. So if you're not rocking the T6, or if you're looking to build an armor pen set, grab something like this. What else? There was another. I think it's hard because it's all mixed together with the you know, with like the healing and boomkin stuff. Waist Guard of the Great Beast, really cool. I mean, it's got hit rating on a belt. If you don't have belt of 100 deaths, which I don't, this is a nice one to pick up. You could just grab it, put a couple sockets in there, call it a day. But as you can see, lots of new stuff coming out. ZA coming out probably end of March, if I'm gonna guess. Like, I'm thinking end of March, which means phase 5 is looking more like June, maybe even a little bit sooner. Which is crazy because I actually predicted like July, August, and then September, October would be like the thing, and then they would announce the pre-patch would come out. But now that it's moved to June, you're talking 6 months of Sunwell solid. Now, that's not a bad thing because remember, they've already mentioned that Sunwell is going to be broken up into kind of what we do with SSC and TK, where there is a pre-nerf and then a post-nerf, which I think made it way more fun and more friendly to both groups, both the people that want a little bit more of a challenge and the people that eventually they just kind of want the easier, simpler, not simpler, but like, you know, like the easier to do it, especially for GDKPs and things like that. So Sunwell 6 months is actually not that bad in my opinion. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. But anyway, guys, I'm going to hopefully get into a ZA and have some videos out for you soon. Keep an eye out for that kind of stuff. I don't know. I honestly haven't done a video in like 2 weeks because I've been so busy. But thanks for watching, guys. And as always, take care.